Hey queens, and welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be filming a video about BBL supplies and supplies that I took with me when I got my BBL at Havana Plastic Surgery June 21st, 2019. So if you want to know what I took and what I actually used, just keep watching. To be honest, I'm just really careful about things like that. I don't really want to be taking a whole lot of Percocet or Oxy if I don't have to. So I took Tylenol Extra Strength and Tylenol PM. I mainly use the Tylenol PM is because I just couldn't sleep at night if I didn't take it, to be honest. And I took maybe one Tylenol during the day. And I didn't take the Percocets past the first 1 or 2 days. And that's just simply because I didn't want to get hooked on it or become codependent on it. So get these two things and you'll be just fine weaning off the Percocet the first 1 or 2 days. Okay, so next we're gonna be talking about Hibiclens. And Hibiclens is an antiseptic, antimicrobial skin cleanser. This you need to use 5 days before your surgery. And me personally, I used it 10 days after my surgery just to make sure that there was no chance of infection and that I was getting properly clean, because some of your incisions, even though they're closing, you don't know if 100% they're closed by the end of the 10 days. So I just did it 10 days to be sure, but you only need to really do it 5 days after surgery. And when you use this stuff, don't use a loofah and don't use a cleansing cloth on your body, because those can harbor bacteria. And what is the point of using Hibiclens if you're just going to use a dirty loofah or washcloth anyway? Next, I have my Nike slides. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but Miami was hot and humid, and I just wasn't having it with any type of sneaker down there. So depending on what time of year you go, you can probably get away with a sneaker and be comfortable. But me personally, you have to have on your compression socks. So when I wore these, I was wearing these, and that was literally the only shoe I brought. I brought other shoes to wear, but these were literally my tried and true only things I wore. And to bring up the compression socks, they give you a pair when you go into surgery, but I bought 2 extra pairs because, one, you don't want to be trying to scramble and wash the same compression socks as the white pair. They're good for surgery, but I feel like they don't give you enough compression after surgery and for the flight home. And these are pretty like snug. These are the 20 to 30, I believe, and you can get these on Amazon, and I absolutely love these. These have got me through my BBL and my mommy makeover, which I can film a video on that next, and listing all the supplies that I use for that. It's much shorter than the BBL list, but also very in-depth. So please get you 2 extra pairs of compression socks, because I'm telling you, you're not going to want to be constantly doing laundry trying to get that 1 pair of socks clean when you can go a day or 2 without the first pair that you get, and then put one of these on and put one of these on, you know, and you're doing the other compression socks, and you'll have some and you'll be good to go. Next is the lanyard. So I got this lanyard from Amazon. It was like $5, and it has this little side clip on it and this clip as well. So when I would get in the shower, I just put it around my neck and just clip my drains to it. And with my BBL, I only had 1 drain, so it is honestly the most convenient way to keep your drains up and out of the way and not having them snagged when you're in the shower trying to, because those first 2 days you're just really sensitive, you really don't want to be touched. So putting this on and hooking your drains just secures them, makes you feel better. And honestly, it has been a lifesaver for me, and I've used this for my mommy makeover as well. So, oh, and if you see me looking over here, guys, because I have all my supplies over here for you. It's so much supplies, and I didn't want to just throw it all on my makeup vanity, so I just have it over here organized for you guys so I can just pick it up and talk about it as I go. So the next thing is the M&D backboard. Now this is highly recommended by most surgery girls, and I say that because the size of it is just perfect. Like, this part goes on your back where the ridge is. It goes on your back, and it gives you that nice shape in your lower back, and that is what you want to help prevent any seromas or fluid buildup that you might have in your bag, this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now, if you go to Pure Plastic Surgery, which is where I am having my round 2 BBL done in July, they will give you this triangle one. Now, they gave it to me with my mommy makeover, but I didn't need it. It has one hard side and a soft side. So I personally, as you can see, I didn't use it, but they do supply it for you, so you don't have to spend your money and buy it if you absolutely don't have it. But I do highly recommend getting the M&D backboard because it gives you more coverage and more compression. Also, while we're on the topic of ab boards and backboards, this is the ab board that they give you at Pure Plastic Surgery. Hard side, soft side, it's round, and it will give you a decent amount of coverage on your front section. But I personally, again, like the M&D ab board because it curves more to your body and it has the hard side and the soft side. And this just, I've never had any fluid buildup, I've never had any seromas. Using this along with the foams and the backboard and in your faja will keep you 100% fluid buildup free. I highly recommend it. So this is actually the first faja that I got from Havana. It looks like this. It's a 2XL and it's just been through the ringer because I wear it for my BBL and then I wear it for my mommy makeover as well. And I did actually have it taken in right here. And so for my round 2, I'm going to be wearing this because I am no longer a 2XL, and I know that after surgery you're gonna be swollen, so you're really not gonna want a tight faja, and this is exactly it. I actually have 2 of these that I bought from Havana, so I will be taking those with me when I go again. But I did purchase this one. It's a stage, so this one was a stage 1 faja, and this one is a stage 2 faja. Notice how much more cinched in the waist it is, and it has these 4 hooks right here that give you more compression before you have to take it in, and I have yet to take mine in. And it also has this mesh part on the butt area so that you're not compressing your booty and your hips, and that's why I love it because after you get a BBL, you're not trying to compress them hips, girl. I mean, I don't know about the rest of you, but me personally, I'm not trying to compress the hips I just paid for. You know. So Curvy Gals is where you can get this faja. It is the Saint Azar traditional faja, I believe, and it cost me about $200, but well worth the price. So you also want to take gauze, and I didn't have to use this for my BBL, but I did for my mommy makeover, and I highly suggest you take this with you because when you get your drains out, you can, I let mine close naturally. I didn't put anything on them. I didn't put any gauze on it and then tape it up or anything like that. I just let them close, and that can cause, if you really have fluid buildup, you will be leaking everywhere on your clothes, on your garment. So in order to prevent that, you want to get the gauze and get your medical tape that you can also get from Target, both of these, and you know, just tape it on there and you'll be good to go. But I just personally did not use it for my BBL, but definitely I did for my mom makeover because I was actually having, surprisingly, a lot of leakage. So under your faja, you want to wear a cami, a seamless cami. Now I use this one for the longest time because it absolutely has no seams and it's real soft and real fluffy. I love it. You want to put this on first when you put on your faja. And then you want to put your foams on around you. So say this is your body, you put all your foams on, you at least have 4 of them. And then you put your ab board on and your backboard on, and then you close up that faja and you're good to go. You'll be feeling like a brick house, or a busted can of biscuits is a better term for it, but you'll look better in the end. So these are the foams that I got from Pure Plastic Surgery. They're my 2 better looking foams. I have 3 others, but they've been through the ringer, so I'm not going to show those. But this is what they will look like when you go to Pure, if it's included in your package. Now, if you don't have them in your package, it is okay. I got my first round foams from Amazon, and I would highly recommend that you ladies pick those up. Now, as far as massaging the fluid out of your body and just moving it around and trying to get your lymphatic system working, I would recommend you getting this little guy. I got it off of Amazon, and honestly, those first like 4 months, my skin was so sensitive that I couldn't even use this. And this is like the most gentle thing to use on your skin. I couldn't use this, and I just started using it a few months ago, right before I had my mommy makeover, and that was when I was 6 months post-op. So I would definitely highly recommend this, or recommend a cavitation device off of Amazon. Amazon has tons of things that you ladies can buy to help you move that fluid around and break up any fibrosis and take down any swelling that you may have. Next, we have the female urinal. Now, I know a lot of people don't actually like this one, but I love it. Once you get the suction around this area, like where it's supposed to be, like, it's fine. Like, there will be no pee spillage or anything like that. And yes, this one is clean, but you have to actually get it angled correctly, because I wasn't, and I was peeing on my faja, and it was honestly the most annoying thing, because I actually peed on my faja right before I was supposed to see my doctor for post-op. So it's like kind of embarrassing, but no one could tell, but I knew it happened. But yes, so get you a female urinal. It doesn't have to be this one, but they sell all kinds on Amazon, and they're really cheap. I think I got 3 or 4 of these for like $6 on Amazon. So just go to Amazon and get what you need, girl. Next, I have bacitracin, and this I used mostly during my mommy makeover because of the belly button, but you can also use this on your drain holes as well if you're worried about any bacteria getting in there and causing an infection. So I got this one from Publix while I was in Miami. And as far as your prescriptions go, you can go to CVS or you can go to Walgreens. I personally went to Walgreens because Walgreens accepts TRICARE, and I literally paid less than $5 for the Percocets, the nausea medication, and the 2 antibiotics that I needed. So $5 for all of that. Honestly, you can't beat it. But if you don't have TRICARE or really good insurance, then you can use the CVS 80% off. They have these just sitting at the counter, so you can pick it up at any time when you walk into the store. And you can also download the GoodRx app and use that, or they have like the GoodRx cards when you walk into Walgreens on the counter as well. So ladies, don't stress about it. There's discounts everywhere you look. Just make sure your insurance is okay, and if you don't have insurance, look for the GoodRx or the CVS cards when you go into CVS. I also got these Summer's Eve's wipes just because that first day, it depends on your doctor, but I wasn't told to shower the first 24 hours for my BBL, and you're definitely going to want to wipe yourself down and keep yourself fresh. So I had these on deck. I also got the Assure wipes from Walmart, the body washcloth wipes that you can just throw away, and I used those as well to give myself a little bird bath. And I also got the flushable wipes from Walmart, because after a BBL, tissue, well, at least for me, it was kind of hard to wipe with regular tissue because your cheeks are just so solid. So the wipes were able to just get in there and, you know, clean, do what I needed it to do. And honestly, I like it a little bit better than regular tissue. You also want to go to Walmart and buy Lysol wipes, because you want to Lysol everything, keep everything disinfected. And when people touch you or when they're draining your drains, you want to have them wash their hands and use hand sanitizer and put on a fresh pair of gloves. If they touch the light switch, new gloves. If they touch the sink top, new gloves. Like anything they touch, they need to have new gloves before they touch you or anything on your body. Now, I also brought Band-Aids, but I didn't really need them. But you can use them to cover up your drain holes with the bacitracin in this. But doctors don't recommend that you use Neosporin. I'm not sure why, but bacitracin is one of the ones that they do recommend. Now, I never actually used my nausea medication, and I'm going to show you. This is basically what it looks like. They come in like these little packs. And you can see that I never used mine for my BBL. I did have to use one for my mommy makeover, but that was about it. I wasn't nauseous, but everybody's body is different, so just make sure that you get all your medications and make sure you have them on hand. And obviously you want to bring your own personal toiletries like makeup, deodorant, you know, things to do your hair to keep you preoccupied. So of course, don't forget those things. And also don't forget to pack a flight outfit. Now, I just came in a cute outfit to Miami, and I picked a really comfortable jogger from Pretty Little Thing, I believe. And honestly, that was about it that I did with that. I wasn't trying to deck out or anything on the flight home. You want to be super comfortable because the flights themselves are going to be so uncomfortable. Now, if you go to Pure Plastic Surgery, this is the bag that they will give you. It's super cute. Honestly, I use it to hold all my supplies. And honestly, it's the best thing. I love it. Now, I almost forgot about this, but you will need a robe. I would highly recommend you bring a robe because of the simple fact that this is what I mostly lived in. Like, yes, I brought dresses to go out in when I went to the massage parlors, but a robe will be your best friend, hopping in and out of the shower, walking in between the rooms, walking when you need to get up. Like, yes, you want to think that you're going to always be in a maxi dress, but you're really not. You're mostly going to be in your robe. And ladies, I'm telling you this because I've done it twice. You also want to buy or borrow from a friend or whatever, but a boppy pillow. Now, a boppy pillow is so important because this is what I sat on if I ever absolutely needed to sit down for the flight home or in the car or what have you. And it's so comfortable. Like, I got a BBL pillow and I totally forgot to bring it down here because I haven't used it, but it was just so hard. And the pillow like itself was like this thick, and then when you're sitting on the plane, you're just like in the ceiling basically because the pillow is so hard and so thick, it's not really giving you any leeway, and it was just so uncomfortable. So I highly recommend bringing a boppy pillow and of course your neck pillow because you don't want to have a stiff neck. And I would also recommend that you get a pool noodle from like Walmart or the dollar store and cut it and fit it to size, because when you're pooping, you don't want to have to deal with rolling up a towel. That's really unsanitary, or trying to sit backwards on the toilet. Like, everything just hurts those first couple of days and you're really just not trying to do it. So when you want to use the restroom, a pool noodle is your best bet when you're trying to pass a stool. Also, I stopped using the Percocet the first day and the second day, so I really didn't need stool softeners. But if you know you're gonna be constipated, or you're just really sensitive to the Percocets with Oxy, just bring some stool softeners. I did, just in case, because I didn't know how my body was going to react. So I brought them and I did not need them. So obviously when you're in Miami, you're gonna eat what you want to eat beforehand, but after surgery I kept it really low sodium, and I stuck to mainly like watermelon, pineapple, strawberries. Girls, with the BBL, you need Pedialyte. I only got 1 or 2 bottles and your girl was struggling, okay? You need at least 5 bottles of Pedialyte and a ton of water. Like, stay hydrated as much as you can. Also, eat your bananas. You need your potassium as well. And I ate low sodium chicken noodle soup and just cereal. I had cereal and milk because the antibiotics they have you on is like, I believe, every 4 or 6 hours. So it's like, even when you don't want to eat, you have to eat to take your antibiotics. So I just personally didn't want to eat a full course meal every time I needed to take my meds. So I just had cereal and milk, and it kept me from being nauseous. I also had, you know, just chicken, green beans, salmon, things like that are really healthy fats. That's what you want to be eating after surgery. They also recommend that you eat some kind of full fat ice cream. So, you know, just regular vanilla chocolate ice cream. Don't, you know, wild out with it, but full fat ice cream is okay. So as far when it comes to drains, I had 1 drain and it was removed at my 5-day post-op appointment. It was painless. They just snipped it at the drain site and then just pulled it out. It's really simple, really easy. and virtually painless. I did have 7 massages total while I was in Miami because I didn't stay as long as I wanted to, but they do recommend that you get at least 10 massages, and it doesn't have to be in Miami. It can be in your hometown, but here where I am in Alaska, we just don't have anyone that does it. Or I believe there was one person, but they were like freshly trained and charging almost $200 per massage, versus in Miami it's $60 to $80 per massage. So you can see where the self-massaging comes into play. I did go to Sapphire after lipotherapy for my massages, and they were excellent. I love them. They have many locations. The only location I believe that is open on a Sunday is the Miami Lakes location, but you would have to verify on their website. But they do have great prices. I believe for 5 massages it is $325, and for 10 massages it is around like $525 or $550. Please just go check before, you know, before you book. I don't want to tell you ladies any false information, but they are definitely reasonably priced, and I love their massage therapists. Oh, so I see on my list, girls, so I don't know why I didn't think of this my first time when I had my surgery, but knee pads. They are an essential part of having your surgery because you are constantly on your knees. The first couple of days it doesn't hurt, it doesn't bother you, but after a while, when you get home and you're just doing this for 4 months, you're always on your knees, always on your elbows, it hurts. Get the knee pads. I am definitely investing in a pair for my round 2 PBL, and maybe some elbow pads as well, because your girl's elbows were done by the end. Okay, and it looks like that is all I have for BBL supplies needs. Please let me know in the comments below if you want me to discuss anything else, if you want me to put on a Faja and show you ladies how to put in your foams and your ab boards, if you want me to film a video on my mommy makeover and the things that I took for that. Just let me know in the comments down below. Hit like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.